Hello, hello, I am back, and I took yesterday off on account of it being Christmas. I hope everybody had a good holiday. I'm actually not recording at night as I promised because the light is not too harsh right now, and I just got this new phone that I'm using to record, and it seems to be treating it better, treating the lighting better and not just completely darkening the scene. Recently, besides the first day, I've just been recording these on my phone because, these are just little one-off impromptu things, and there's no reason to really go to the hassle of getting my good camera set up and putting it in Final Cut, all that stuff. Not that I wouldn't do it for you, I will gladly, but sometimes it's just not necessary for what I'm doing. But I will go those extra miles when it comes time to make a more planned video. You have my word on that. That's disappointing. I always have trouble ascertaining for some reason whether G and D are in tune together, so I have to use Don Juan. And then I have to think, like, if I were in an audition, would I be pleased with that? Anyway, I'm gonna do some stuff on the second movement today because I've been doing more work on the first movement and a little bit on the second, but I'm gonna let some of that first movement stuff marinate for now, and I wanna just check out a couple of passages in the second movement. So first, these octaves. This is coming up here is another one of those places where the spelling just messes with me a little bit, because on the bottom it's B flat, B flat, C flat, C flat, but the C flat is then combined with an F sharp. So you see it on the page, you think, oh, fourth, but it's actually, I guess it would be called a doubly augmented fourth. It sounds as a perfect fifth. So I just got to wrap my head around that and just remember to bar my first finger over, make sure it's in tune, and it'll be fine. I don't need to deal with any kind of fourth feeling things. That's another. Now, what am I going to do about the fingering here? Because I could go down to 2, but it just doesn't sit right with me. Like, I don't see that reliably happening at full. I don't see it happening at full speed. So let me just put this in a little context and see what it's like if I do just with first finger. So that's too much leaping around. So let's see what happens with 2. I may have proven myself wrong. I think that actually might work quite nicely. So let's try. feeling better, but now it's time to tune it. So one of the best ways to tune double stops is just to play an individual note in each one, but while fingering both of them. Try the bottom now. The bottoms can be hard often with double stops because it'll sound maybe a little bit more abstract because you've got usually the melody on the top. So this makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot of sense, but on the bottom it can be hard to wrap your head around. So you just got to be patient and so let's try it together. Okay, so this is another trick because it's all this thumb maneuvering down here. Let's actually just try a little bit of that thumb stuff. So it's this sort of chromatic ascent and then back down. Let's try slowly now in context. Good. It's feeling better. I mean, so it's this, I need to feel that distance better. Okay, so it's coming together. I'm gonna sign off for now and do more work on my own. So I don't bore you with too much of the same thing, but basically I'm just gonna keep doing some slow work, feeling those distances and getting it smooth, working on all that stuff. So I'm gonna keep going. Have a good day. I'll plan to see you tomorrow.